Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte. We are taking a look today at the 2020 first overall pick in the WHL Draft, Connor Bedard, who is projected to be the next great thing in the NHL, and we'll be taking a look at him in this video. If you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and even bigger, subscribe down below. And let's take a look at Connor Bedard. So, Connor Bedard, wow, he has come onto the scene in the NHL. And this kid is really, he's looking like a solid prospect. He's played with the West Vancouver Warriors midget team. He is a center. He's a right-hand shot. And, I mean, they look at the draft ranking for this kid right now. So this was back last year, around this time last year. So obviously a lot has changed since then. But looking at some of his strengths, areas to improve, and his reports. So this is according to draftgeek.ca. So if you guys want to check them out for more of an in-depth look at Connor Bedard, make sure to check them out at draftgeek.ca. So some of his strengths, they say an exceptional finishing ability, control in tight spaces, dynamic hands, offensive awareness, and agility and acceleration. He needs to improve his motor without possession, back checking basically, and his defensive coverage / assignment. So he has to work on his two-way game for the most part and back checking. But overall, this is a really talented player. And I hate to say, we see that with a lot of these superstar offensive-minded players where they struggle a little bit to play on the defensive side of the puck. I mean, look at guys over the past dozens of years, right? I mean, even to this day, some guys like Taylor Hall who have struggled on the defensive side of things. Patrick Kane, Sidney Crosby to an extent. And he's obviously gotten a lot better at that. Evgeny Malkin, Alex Ovechkin. These are guys that, you know, they have a lot of offensive prowess, and they work on the defensive game once they get into the NHL. And that's something we could see here from a guy like Connor Bedard. Now, another thing about Connor you have to keep in mind is this is one of those exceptional status players. Now, exceptional status, you may not know what that is. What is exceptional status? So, let's take a look at the CHL exceptional status. Because only a few players have been able to get that exceptional status. And those players are Joe Veleno, who was a Detroit Red Wings draft pick. Sean Day, things didn't work out so well for him with the New York Rangers. Shane Wright, who was projected to be the first overall pick in the 2022 NHL Draft, projected to be the next potential Crosby McDavid-esque superstar. So Shane Wright, again, exclusive company there. Aaron Ekblad, Connor McDavid, and John Tavares. Yikes. But these are the guys that have been granted exceptional status. So the fact that those names are out there, you know, and now we're hearing BC Hockey announces exceptional player status for Connor Bedard, which happened around this time last year. He is one of those players, and those are very far and few between. So exceptional status is a big deal. And Connor Bedard is the next guy in the line for that. Now, over the next couple of drafts, we're going to have some interesting players, right? Because this year, obviously, a lot of people think this may be a little bit of a weaker draft. It's going to probably be, one of either Luke Hughes, Owen Power, R2 Ratu, who is projected to be number one for the last couple of years, has definitely taken a nosedive in his rankings. He really struggles right now in Europe right now. So he is projected to be maybe a top 15 pick, which could be a steal for somebody in the later part of the first round. But he has really fallen off. So now the number one consensus, it's kind of gone to Owen Power, the defenseman. But there's no real consensus guy. But you look at probably the next 2 years. Next year we've got Shane Wright in 2022. And probably in 2023, it looks right now like the exceptional status player, Connor Bedard, will be that guy. He's playing with the Regina Pats right now. Like I said, first overall pick in 2020 for Regina. This kid is really talented. He grew up in Vancouver. That's why I'm wearing the Canucks jersey. And how crazy would that be if he went to the Vancouver Canucks? Now, they have plenty of talent down the middle to begin with. This isn't necessarily a guy they need. What if a team like Calgary, where if they struggle, they trade away guys like Gaudreau or Monahan this summer. Maybe they struggle next year. Maybe they struggle into 2023, and they potentially get the first overall pick. That would be quite interesting. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What do you think of Connor Bedard? He's been playing unbelievably well. He put up 4 points against the Swift Current Broncos earlier this week. This kid has been an animal, and he's going to be a threat in the NHL in a town near you in the very near future. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey and want to see the latest news around the NHL, you guys know what to do. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.